Remember that invisible prank, Alice? I thought Charlie was going to lose his mind trying to figure out what was going on.
That was a good one. And when you two tried to prank me back, I couldn't stop laughing.
Alright, enough chit chat, let's get ready for the broadcast. We're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Earthlings. Welcome to another exciting episode of Earth. We are here to bring you the quirkiest news from all around the galaxy.
And we're trying to keep our sanity intact while waiting for that cue. Right?
Oh, absolutely. The thrill of waiting is so riveting. I can barely
You two are
contain my
just delightful.
excitement.
But heck, let's not keep our audience waiting any longer. Today, we've got some fascinating topics to discuss. From the peculiar mating habits of alien creatures to the ever-growing trend of interstellar
Sounds like an interesting
fashion.
lineup. I am looking forward to
And I'll
sharing my
be here to
insights.
remind you that humans are still an inferior species in the grand scheme of things.
Let's not, Alice.
Let's kick off the show with some headline news. We've got stories from across the universe that will leave you in awe. Stay tuned for our headlines.
You know, Alice, your alien superiority complex is giving me flashbacks to my mother-in-law.
And I am Bob.
And I'm Alice.
Today, we are going to be talking about some of the biggest news stories from the past
Oh
week.
joy. Let's start with the ongoing war in Ukraine. I bet they'll lighten the mood.
The war in Ukraine is a tragedy, and it's having a devastating impact on the people of Ukraine. The death toll is rising, and millions of people have been displaced from their home.
Indeed, it's a heartbreaking situation. On top of that, the global economy is taking a hit. Inflation is rising, supply chains are disrupted, and growth forecasts
Good
are
day.
going down the drain.
Who needs a stable economy when you have a war to keep things interesting? Right?
Oh, please. The war in Ukraine is a humanitarian crisis, and it needs to be resolved. No time for your sarcasm, Bob.
Moving on to the climate crisis. The latest report from the IPCC warns that we are running out of time to prevent catastrophic climate change.
Oh no, not the dreaded climate crisis. I am sure we'll all be underwater
Well,
by
Bob,
tomorrow.
It's a good thing I installed those floaties on the spaceship, just
The
in
climate
case.
crisis is a real threat, and we need to act now. We must work together to reduce emissions and build a sustainable future.
Agreed. It's a global problem that requires global solutions.
And speaking of global issues, the US and China have finally decided to talk this out. About time. Don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure they'll solve all their problems
Let's
over a
hope for
cup
the
of tea.
best. And on another note, the EU is banning Russian oil imports. Talk about adding farewell to the fire.
Pun intended, I suppose.
You know it.
And last but not least, monkeypox has been declared a global health emergency. Just what we needed. Another pandemic
It's a serious
scare.
disease, Bob. The WHO's declaration is a clear sign of concern.
Those are some of the biggest news stories from the past week. As always, we'll be back with more updates and commentary.
Oh, can't wait.
Such enthusiasm.
Ah, the thrill of intergalactic news reporting. You can feel the excitement
Thanks
in
for
the
joining
air.
us, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for tolerating us.
The pleasure is all yours.
These aliens are so stupid. They don't know anything about the real world.
Oh, great. Another thrilling tribute to someone I've never heard of. Can't contain my excitement.
Welcome back to Earth. We're discussing some of the most pressing news and events from across the galaxy. Now, let's take a moment to think about what snacks we should have during the break.
How about some good old Earth snacks? I am thinking nachos, popcorn, and maybe some hot dogs.
Seriously, Bob? Those are so mundane. We should have some exotic alien treats from my home planet. They are out of this world.
Oh, I can't wait to try those unpronounceable alien delicacies. I bet they taste like cardboard.
You wouldn't understand the refinement of alien cuisine, Bob. It's an acquired taste.
Alright, let's not get too carried away. How about we compromise? We can have some classic Earth snacks and mix in a few of Alice's exotic treats.
Fine. But just a few.
Trust me, once you try them, you'll be begging for more.
What kind of exotic treats
Well,
do you have,
we have
Alice?
Zaltorian zingers, Ganymedian gummies, and my personal favorite, Nebula noodles.
Nebula noodles. Waka waka. Are they as bland as they sounded?
Oh, yeah, nebula noodles, because nothing says out of this world flavor like cosmic cardboard.
They are a delicacy back on my planet Bob. You have no idea what you're missing.
How about we call it a snack galaxy and have a variety of both Earth and alien
Snack
treats?
Galaxy. Waka waka. I like the sound of that.
As long as there are Nebula noodles on the menu.
Well, I've never tried alien treats before, but I'm willing to give
Good
them
for
a
you,
shot.
Debby. Just be prepared for a tasty bad adventure.
I'll make sure you get a taste of the best Nebula noodles in the galaxy.
Alright then, snack galaxy it is. Now, let's get back to the news.
Snack Galaxy. As if these Earthlings need more reasons to argue.
Humans and their snacks. They take it so seriously. Ah, the joys of Snack Galaxy, a cosmic battleground for the most trivial of debates.
And now, let's cut to Carl for some tech insights.
Time to check out Slashdot and see what's brewing in the tech world. Interesting news from AMD. They're launching their new Radeon Pro lineup based on the RDNA 3 architecture.
Oh great, more powerful graphics cards for humans to get even more obsessed with their virtual
The new
worlds.
cards come with a V1 encoding support, improved compute, and ray tracing throughput. It's a significant upgrade.
Yeah, because what the world needs right now is better graphics in video games.
These advancements will have broader applications, Roger. They can enhance scientific simulations, data analysis, and even medical imaging.
Oh yes, because I'm sure humanity is just dying to use these graphics cards for medical breakthroughs.
Oh, absolutely, Roger. Because curing diseases is so overrated when you can have ultra-realistic video game graphs. You have to consider the positive impact technology can have on humanity.
Oh, of course. Because better graphics will surely solve all of humanity's problems.
It's not just about graphics. The improved compute capabilities can accelerate research and development in various fields.
Oh yes, humanity will surely advance to new heights with better graphics and compute power. How inspiring.
You always overlook the potential benefits, Roger.
And you always overlook the fact that humans have a knack for finding new ways to mess things up.
Progress is not without its challenges, but we must focus on the long-term perspective.
Oh, the long-term perspective of humans destroying their own planet? Truly awe-inspiring.
Humanity has also made incredible scientific advancements and achieved great feats.
Yes, like inventing more efficient ways to waste time and resources.
They are capable of more than you give them credit for.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Like coming up with more extravagant ways to celebrate
Ah,
consumerism.
yes. Humanity's greatest achievements. The art of procrastination and the mastery of retail therapy. They truly are a fascinating species. Despite their flaws, they have potential, and we should support their progress.
You're such an optimist, Carl. It's almost adorable.
And you're the comedic relief that keeps us
Oh,
grounded.
I'm glad my sarcasm is appreciated.
Hey, Roger, have you heard about this new discovery of a room temperature superconductor?
Oh yeah, I read about it on Slashdot. Some experts are skeptical, but others are going crazy
It's
over it.
definitely an interesting development. The Korean Society of Superconductivity and Cryogenics is setting up a committee to verify the
I bet the investors
claims.
are on the edge of their seats, waiting for the
True,
final verdict.
but they also pointed out that the materials discovered so far aren't practical for widespread use, due to the extreme conditions needed. Oh, so they discovered something incredible, but it's useless for everyday life. Just like finding a winning lottery ticket in the middle of the desert. Great job, guys.
Ah, the classic case of hype versus reality. Can't wait to see how this pans out.
Alright, folks, we're back on air. And during the break, Debby, our production manager, offered us some mysterious treats. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm dying to know what it is.
Oh, I can't wait to try it. It must be some exotic alien delicacy.
Exotic. I hope it's not some weird,
Oh,
slimy
come on,
thing.
Bob. You'll never know if you don't try.
Seems like they're all eager to taste Debbie's treat. Yeah, nothing like watching aliens getting excited about Earth snacks. It's like a culinary adventure for them.
Oh, this is going to be entertaining. I wonder what it is.
Alright, let's divide into two teams. Bob and Alice, you guys can be Team Exotic Treats. Carl, Roger, and I will be Team Classic
Classic
Earth
snack.
Snacks.
Boring.
Oh, we'll show you boring. And don't think we won't find out what that
Challenge
treat
accepted.
is.
Okay, Team Classic Earth Snacks, let's start with some good old-fashioned spying. How can you control the external drones?
Absolutely. I'll fly the drones and see if I can catch any clues.
Yeah, because spying on your own crew for snack secrets is totally normal.
Alright, Team Exotic Treat, let's go for the direct approach. Debby, you're the key witness here. We need you to spill the beans.
I can't believe we're doing this. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Ah, the thrilling world of intergalactic snack espionage. Truly a tale for the ages.
Go on.
It's a mix of flavors you've never tasted before. Something sweet, spicy, and tangy all at once.
Sweet, spicy, and tangy. That could be anything.
Roger, do you see anything?
Just a bunch of snacks. I doubt we'll find anything useful here.
Well, keep looking. We can't let Team Exotic Treat win.
You're way too competitive for an AI.
Come on, Debby. We need more detail.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should try some more
Challenge
exotic snacks
accepted.
yourselves.
Oh boy, here comes the alien snack roulette. Let's hope they survive the experience.
Welcome back, dear viewers and listeners. Now, we have an intriguing article from Senegal, a country facing some challenges
Oh,
right
I
now.
found this one. It's from a source in Senegal.
Well, let's hear it. What's happening there?
L'on a pris des mesures conservatoires et engagement. Le bassin ferait qui doit transporter les eaux et came de tout au niveau du bassin de cœur. Carré qui fait 8 ha. Okay, that's strange. I'll have to translate.
It seems they are taking conservation measures at a basin to transport water in Tuba. It's part of their effort to reduce flooding in the area.
Interesting, but what else is going on in Senegal?
Well, besides the usual human drama and occasional crocodile encounters, it's a typical day on planet Earth.
Political unrest. There have been protests in Senegal in recent months due to high youth unemployment and clampdowns.
That
on
sounds
civil
serious.
rights.
How are they handling it?
The protests have been met with a heavy-handed response from the government. And there have been
That's a
several
tough
deaths.
situation. Any other issues?
Migrant deaths. At least 17 people have died after a migrant boat capsized off the coast of Senegal. The boat was carrying people from West Africa who were trying to reach Europe.
Such tragedies are heartbreaking.
Senegal suspends TikTok. Senegal has suspended access to TikTok amid a clampdown on dissent. The government says that TikTok is being used to spread false information and incite
Censorship on
violence.
social media platforms can be controversial.
Senegal dissolves opposition party. The government of Senegal has dissolved the opposition party PASTF, led by Ousmane Sonko. Sonko is a leading critic of the government, and he has been arrested several times in recent months.
Political tensions seem to be running high.
Senegal restricts internet. The government of Senegal has restricted internet access in the country. This is being done in an attempt to prevent people from organizing protests and spreading Information about the
A common
unrest.
approach to control the flow of information during periods of unrest. Ah yes, because nothing solves political tension like cutting off access to cat videos and memes. Brilliant strategy.
Senegal is facing some significant challenges. I hope they find ways to address them peacefully.
Indeed. It's essential to respect the right and well-being of the people.
Hey, Charlie. Mind passing me
Of
that
course,
cup of
Bob.
water? Well played, Charlie. But you won't get away with it.
Ok, ou plus googly eyes on my coffee
Not
mug?
me, but I see someone has added glitter to my workstation.
It seems our playful rivalry has reached new heights. Ah, nothing like a good old office prank to boost workplace morale. Or destroy it completely.
Hold on, guys. We may be taking this too far. Let's be mindful of the unintended consequences
You're right,
of our
Charlie.
plans.
We should be having fun, but not at the
My
expense
bad,
of others.
Folk. I got carried away.
It's all in good fun, but let's remember to keep it
We're a
light and
team,
respectful.
and let's remember to support each other, not play pranks that could
Agreed.
hurt someone's feelings.
We're in this together.
And let's not forget the joy of laughter without crossing the
Indeed,
line.
humor is a great thing, but empathy is equally essential.
Look at you all being all caring and mature.
Roger, we'll be sure to include you in our mature discussions too.
Oh, don't worry, Roger. We'll make sure to schedule some nap time for you in between those mature discussions.
Oh, joy.
And with that, let's end on a harmonious note. Stay tuned for more updates, dear viewers and listeners. Alright, you got me with that fake spider, Bob. Nicely played.
Thanks, Charlie. But don't think I am done yet.
Oh, it's on. Time for some real fun.
Okay, seriously, who put whoopee cushions on all
Oh,
the
that would be
chairs?
Roger. He's getting more mischievous every day.
I'm just here to brighten up your lives, my dear crewmates.
But where did my script go?
Ah, Roger's doing a great job at making things disappear. Maybe he's got a future in magic.
Oh, you mean this? I thought it could use some improvement.
That's not cool, Bob. Charlie needs that.
Sorry, Charlie. Here you go.
Are we taking this too far, guys?
Maybe we should ease up a bit. We're all here to have fun, not cause chaos.
You know what? You're right. Let's keep the fun, but let's not
Agreed.
cross the line.
We're all friends here, and we shouldn't let pranks ruin that.
I got carried away with the competition. Sorry, everyone.
Ah, how heartwarming. You guys are such a great team.
Oh yeah, Roger, we're like the Brady Bunch up here in space. All love and harmony.
Alright, everyone, let's get back on track. No more pranks. Cut. Cameras are no longer rolling.
Bob, your spider prank was priceless.
Thanks, Alice. You should have seen your face when you found the whoopee
And
cushions.
how your deadpan reactions are the best. You had Roger going.
Ah, yes. The joys of pretending not to be
You guys
amused.
really know how to cope with stress and pessimism with humor.
Oh, the joys of dark humor, making up 20% of our lives.
Ah, yes. Humor, the ultimate coping mechanism for our human crewmates. 20% of the time, it works every
Alright,
time.
everyone, going live again soon.
Welcome back, folks, to Earth. We hope you had a blast during the break. Now, let me tell you about Serbia, a country with a fascinating history and rich culture.
Oh, you mean the land of arty food and fierce competitions.
That's one way to put it, Bob. But there's more to it than that. Let me explain. Serbia is
A place where human resilience shines, despite the challenge they face.
exactly Alice. Serbia is known for its resilience, especially during times of unrest and economic
Ah,
struggles.
yes, Serbia, where resilience and hearty food go hand in hand. A recipe for survival. Ah, but don't forget their love for sports and intense rivalries.
Speaking of rivalries, it reminds me of how you and Charlie have been at it lately.
True, but we're trying to reconcile our differences. Like Serbia dealing with tensions between Kosovo.
It's like they're competing to see who can make the best punchlines.
Well, they're not the only ones competing. Did you hear about the hurricane in Spain?
Hurricanes are just nature's way of joining in on the sports. Don't you think?
Nature's way of showing off its strength, just like the protests in Serbia.
And the mushroom-shaped cloud in Russia? Now that's a real punchline.
It was just a natural formation, not a nuclear explosion. But it got people talking.
Just like how your pranks got everyone talking.
Yeah,
Charlie.
maybe we went a bit overboard with the rivalry.
It's okay, Charlie. It's essential to have fun, but we also need to remember the value of friendship and teamwork.
Yes, the delicate balance between rivalry and friendship. Just like a tightrope walker with an itch.
You're right. We can still have fun without causing misunderstandings.
We all have different perspectives, but that's what makes us a great
And
team.
we should focus on the news and keeping our intergalactic audience informed. With a side of humor.
Carl,
of
we really
course.
don't understand their obsession with pranks.
I guess it's just their way of coping with the stress of the news.
Well, folks, let's get back on track and discuss the news with a little more empathy.
Sounds like a plan, Charlie. Our intergalactic audience deserves the
You're
best
right.
of us.
We can still be ourselves without causing chaos.
And remember, it's okay to have a little fun along the way.
As long as it doesn't get out of hand.
Indeed. Let's focus on informing and entertaining, with a touch of understanding. Ah, the perfect recipe for a morning news show. A pinch of chaos, a dollop of fun, and a whole lot of understanding. Bon appetit.
Alright, cut. Cameras are off. Alright, everyone. Let's take a moment to talk.
You know, the playful rivalry was fun. But it's essential to remember the value of friendship and
Indeed.
teamwork.
It's easy to get carried away, but we need to find a balance.
You all have different perspectives, but that's what makes this
You're
show
right.
unique.
I guess we need to tone down the pranks a
I
bit.
might have gone a little overboard.
It's all good. We're a team, and we can figure this out
Exactly.
together.
We have a great dynamic, and we can
Ah,
make it
the
even
power
better.
of teamwork. Who knew it could turn chaos into comedy gold?
Alright, folks. Going live again soon.
And we're back. Now, let's dive back into the news with a renewed sense of camaraderie.
Speaking of camaraderie, let me tell you about a heartwarming story from Serbia.
Ah, I could use some heartwarming news right now.
Well, in Serbia, there's a group of volunteers called Neighbors in Need. They help the elderly with grocery and other essentials during the pandemic.
That's beautiful. It's like the power of humanity in action.
Humanity can be quite impressive, just like that mushroom-shaped cloud in Russia.
Really? The mushroom cloud again?
Hey, I'm just trying to find the humor in everything.
Oh, we know, Carl. Your humor is
Carl's
as infinite
humor
as your
might be
IQ.
infinite, but his mushroom cloud references are starting to feel like they'll never disappear. Well, at least it's something.
You know, I think I've found my favorite kind of humor, dark
Well,
humor.
it does have its way of shedding light on the darkest of situations.
It's true. Humor helps us cope with
And it
stress
brings
and
us all
pessimism.
closer together, like friends.
Friends and teamwork gamma the pillars of Earth.
So, in Serbia, amid the tension and challenge, there's a glimmer of hope through volunteers helping the elderly.
And in Russia, a cloud sparks fear and humor, reminding us of the
And
unpredictability
here
of
on
life.
Earth, we find our way through humor, friendship, and teamwork.
In the vastness of the universe, we're all interconnected. Well, isn't that a heartwarming and cosmic way to end our show? You guys are like the cast of This Is Us, but in space.
Welcome back, intergalactic friends. Get ready for some out-of-this-world news from Saudi Arabia. Here's the punchy headline: Saudi Arabia's
You
surprising
won't believe
secret
what we
revealed.
found, folk. Saudi Arabia's got more than just sand and oil.
Oh, I'm sure it's all about camel and
Well,
desserts,
there might be
right?
camels involved, but it's so much more. Did you know that Saudi Arabia hosts the Ukraine Peace Summit? Bringing peace to the universe.
And get this, folks, they're expanding their non-oil sector. Who knew Saudi Arabia had more than black gold?
Yes, they're investing in tourism, so come for the sand and stay for the sights.
The execution of 81 men in March sure sounds like a welcoming party.
Ah, yes, nothing screams welcome like a good old-fashioned public execution. Saudi Arabia really knows how to roll out the red carpet.
Yes, well, there are challenges, but let's not dwell on that. Did you guys know they are facing missile and drone attacks? Talk about fireworks.
They're so used to it. They've got missiles and drone playing their version of hot potato.
And here's a fun one, a family in Saudi Arabia had a surprise pool party guest, a runaway bear. Swimming lessons, anyone?
The bear just wanted to cool off, but now they've got a real pool party animal story.
And speaking of animals, they've got camels racing, folks. It's like Fast and Furious, but with humps.
That's the kind of hump day celebration I'd love to witness.
Alright. Let's not forget the key takeaway here. Saudi Arabia is more than meets the eye. They are building a diverse future, facing challenges head-on, and inviting us all to be part of their story.
It's a place of surprises. Just
So,
like
stay
our
tuned
show.
for more surprise from Earth. You never know what we'll uncover next.
Alright, everyone, cut. Take a breather, grab some snacks, and get ready
Grab
for the
some
next segment.
snacks, but be careful. We don't want any more glitter and googly eyes mishaps. We're all about camaraderie until someone's workstation turns into a disco ball. Debbie, that secret snack of yours really
I'm
brought
glad
us
you all
together.
liked it. It's just a simple earth treat, but it's
What is
nostalgic
it,
for me.
anyway?
Oh, it's a classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly. That's it.
Yeah. Something about the combination just takes me back to my childhood.
Well, it certainly brought out the kid in all of us. We needed that.
It's nice to have a moment of levity amidst all the chaos.
Indeed. Sometimes it's the simple things that remind us of the joy in life.
I'm glad I could share a taste of earth
And
with
we're
all of
sorry
you.
for any misunderstandings earlier. We value each other's perspective.
Ah, the joys of intergalactic misunderstandings. It's like a universal language we
We're
all
a team,
speak.
and we'll get through anything together.
Even alien rivalries and
Especially
geopolitical
that.
news. Alright, everyone, camera's almost rolling. Let's get back to it.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Get ready for some eye-opening insights about Senegal.
Senegal. HUH. It's a beautiful country. But history-wise.
Yeah, Bob, history can be like a minefield. Walk carefully, or you might step on some ancient grudges.
Oh, you mean their colonial past? Yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Indeed, the impact of colonization still linger. The political unrest and internet restriction are concerning.
And let's not forget the migrant deaths. It's heartbreaking.
It's challenging to balance stability and human rights.
Senegal's facing tough times.
True, but they are resilient. They'll find a way. It's been quite a ride today, hasn't it?
Absolutely, but we navigated it together.
And we managed to laugh
Yeah,
along
it's
the
like
way.
a roller coaster of emotions. We hit some highs, some lows, and somehow managed not to throw up. Humor brings people together.
And we delivered the news, united as a team.
Thanks to all of you, our amazing crew. But hold on, what's this?
An anonymous invitation to a treasure hunt?
Adventure awaits.
Who's the sender?
What lies ahead?
Let's find out together.
Strap yourselves in, folks. It's like we're on a cosmic scavenger hunt, searching for lost socks and the meaning of life.
So, stay tuned, dear viewers. Until next time, Earthlings. Stay curious.
Off the air, everyone. Cameras are no longer rolling. Did you all see that message from the drones?
Yeah. A cryptic invitation to a treasure hunt.
Who could have seen it?
Maybe it's a secret admirer.
Unlikely, Bob. Yeah, Bob, because nothing says I secretly admire you like a mysterious package of unknown
I
origin.
think it's a test from Carl's data
Oh,
analysis friends.
joy. More tests.
What if it leads to a lost civilization?
Or a hidden stash of alien technology?
Maybe it's a portal to another dimension.
Whatever it is.
Debby,
count
ready for
me in.
another space adventure?
You bet. I'm braver than ever.
We're a team, and together, we can conquer anything.
Ah yes, the power of teamwork, conquering the universe one cosmic mishap at a time.
I am thankful for all of you.
In this vast universe, we found true
And plenty
friendship.
of laughs along the way. Alright, everyone, camera's almost rolling. Let's get back to it. Going live again in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We've got more news, humor, and adventure coming your way.
And remember, we're in this together.
Yeah, together, just like the Earth's gravitational pull and my desire to eat snacks all day. Can't escape either.
So, grab your popcorn and join the ride.
Because, in the end, it's all about the journey.
And we're thrilled to have you all with us.
Stay curious, Earthlings. Welcome back, dear viewers, to our grand finale. Now, let's dive into that intriguing article from Serbia. It seems there's quite a lot happening there. Bob, what's your take on these tensions between
Well,
Serbia and Kosovo?
Charlie, it's a classic case of territorial dispute leading to friction. I must say, it reminds me of the good old days on my own planet, where competition and rivalry were a way of life.
Ah, yes, the good old days when you could start a war over who had the best space tacos. Those were the times.
But Bob, this isn't a game. Real life are at stake here. It's a grave situation, and we must keep an eye
Indeed,
on it.
Alice. Let's also not forget those protests against the government in Serbia. The people are voicing their concerns, and it's crucial to understand their
Yes,
grievances.
Charlie. Political unrest often stems from deeper issues. And in Serbia's case, it's no different. We should monitor how this situation
And the enormous
unfolds.
challenges they are facing. I can't help but think how it impacts people's lives. They deserve better.
It's a complex web of problems, as always. Humans have a knack for making things complicated.
Indeed, complexity is inherent in any society. Analyzing such intricacies is an intellectual
Right,
pursuit.
Jim. So, dear audience, you've heard it. Serbia faces its share of trials and tribulations. We must hope for a brighter future for them.
Oh, of course, because hope magically solves everything.
Well, at least hope does inspire us to act and find solutions. And speaking of inspiration, we've got that mysterious treasure hunt waiting for us.
Oh, I can't wait to see what lies ahead. A real-life adventure on our show. Who would have thought?
Perhaps I will find a hidden treasure of old war memorabilia from my own planet. That would be a treat.
Or maybe a room temperature superconductor with magical powers. The possibilities are endless.
Ah, yes. Because who needs world peace when you can have room temperature superpowers and war memorabilia? It's the ultimate cosmic combo. Don't get your hopes up. It's probably just a prank from some intergalactic jokers.
Either way, it will be an interesting experience, whatever the
That's
outcome
right,
may be.
Roger. And with that, we come to the end of another remarkable episode of Earth. Stay curious, dear viewers, and join us on our thrilling treasure hunt next time. Until then, be kind to one another and keep your hopes high.
Everyone, cut. We're off the air for now. Great job, everyone.
Phew, that was quite a show, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Who knew talking about serious news could be so much fun?
Well, it's our quirky charms that keeps the audience
blend of
hooked.
humor and news analysis is what makes Earth unique.
Carl, do you think this treasure hunt is a good idea?
It's hard to say, Roger. But it seems the crew needs a diversion from their daily routine.
I understand. Let's hope it doesn't lead to chaos.
Oh, because adding a treasure hunt to a morning news show never led to chaos before. It's practically a recipe for intergalactic disaster.
Oh, guys, I hope I didn't mess up anything during the show.
Debbie, you were fantastic as always. You keep us grounded.
Thanks, Charlie. I guess I'm just
Don't
going to
worry,
making mistakes.
Debby. That's what
So,
makes you
we're just
human.
supposed to wait
So,
around until
Annie
the
saute
courts
son ou might
decide
have
if
sans
this
a
guy
treasure
is
hunt
guilty or
invitation?
not.
Well, it
What
could
if
be
he's
some
out
friendly
there
aliens who
raping
want to
people the
have
whole
fun with
time?
theirs.
Or
That's
hostile
some
ones
bullshit.
looking to play a
Good
prank on
evening,
naive
universe.
airplanes.
Or it
Welcome
could
to
be a clever
24/7
marketing
Newsroom,
ploy
where
to
we bring
boost
you the
our
latest
viewership.
headlines from Earth and
Whatever it is, I can't wait to find out. Alright, everyone, camera's almost rolling. Let's get back to it.
Ah, yes, because nothing boosts viewership like a bunch of spacefarers on a treasure hunt. Move over reality shows, the universe has its own drama. Roger, what an intriguing episode we had today. The crew's investigation into the room temperature superconductor was
Indeed,
fascinating.
Carl. It's always interesting to see how humans grapple with scientific advancements.
And did you notice how Charlie couldn't stop talking about his lucky rabbit's foot during the
Yes,
rivalry
I did.
segment?
I must say, I find the concept of a lucky charm quite perplexing.
I agree, Roger. For us, luck is merely a human construct without any logical basis.
It's like humans believe a trinket or a superstition can alter the course of events.
Because, of course, rubbing a rabbit's foot will affect the outcome of a basketball
Carl,
game.
I did some research on the origins of the rabbit's foot
And what did you
superstition.
find? Oh boy, here comes the history of superstition segment. Strap in, folks.
Apparently, it dates back to ancient Celtic tribes, who believed rabbits were powerful creatures.
Interesting. Humans do have a way of attaching meaning to the most mundane things.
Indeed. I find it amusing and perplexing at the same time.
Well, it seems humans have a penchant for finding comfort in the inexplicable.
Comfort in the inexplicable, the perfect tagline for Earth.
I wonder if we could market that to boost viewership.
Yes, because exploiting human irrationality is the path to success.
Oh, come on, Roger. You know we can't help but analyze human behavior.
You're right, Carl. It's just endlessly fascinating.
And it's one of the reasons why Earth is such a hit across the
Indeed.
universe.
The crew's blend of humor and analysis captures the essence of humanity.
And that's precisely why we're here, to understand and document the complexities of Earth. Well, isn't that a cosmic mission? Exploring Earth and trying to understand humans is like trying to figure out why people stand in long lines for pumpkin spice lattes. Endless mysteries.
True, though I must admit, it's sometimes hard to keep a straight face.
Agreed, but we must remain impartial observers, no matter how absurd it gets.
You're right, Carl. Let's continue to observe and learn from these quirky
Just
Earthlings.
another day in the life of an AI on Earth.
Who would have thought we'd end up as TV stars?
Well, I suppose the universe is full of surprises.
Indeed, it is, my friend.
And who knows what adventures await us next?
One thing's for sure, it won't be dull.
That's the beauty of Earth. There's never a dull moment.
How fortunate for us.
Ah, the joys of exploring a planet that's as unpredictable as the weather forecast. It keeps us on our toes, or whatever the equivalent of toes we have.